Hi guys, this is a reading for my Aquarius, all my Aquarius out there. This is an all zodiac sign reading. I am now on Aquarius. I'm doing Aries to Pisces. I am now on Aquarius. Guardian angel, spirit guides, ascended masters, ancestors, loved ones, please draw close to me to give Aquarius clear, concise, loving light messages. What does Aquarius need to know here and now for their highest good in love and light, please? In love and light for my Aquarius, for all of those of you Aquarians who are watching. Aquarius, what does my Aquarius need to know? What does my Aquarius need to know, please? Ten of Swords, painful endings. Nevertheless, it's still an ending. The Hierophant, the major arcana card, could be dealing with a Taurus, Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Taurus, doesn't have to be, but I'm just saying what I see. And the King of Swords. So there could have been somebody within your energy. This is also you. The King of Swords is air energy. You are air energy. You are also a fixed air energy, so you could be stubborn in your ways. There was some sort of ending here, a painful ending, but the 10 represents the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. This is a divinely guided situation. No matter how bad the pain was, or no matter how bad the painful ending was, this was a divinely guided situation. I just had a blessing in disguise. This has happened for a reason, and this is so you can get connected to divine, God, the universe, connected to your soul. The Hierophant talks about the higher knowing, the spiritual knowing, tapping into that spirit, your spiritual self. Aquarius, you know, you're a thinker. You think. So you're very your intellect, you think with your mind a lot. You're always thinking, and you need to come out of your ego mind and tap into the heart space, and the Hierophant is the heart space. This is about traditions, the higher form of commitment as well. You know, Aquarius, you can be very stern and come across quite icy and cold in the way that you approach things, because you're very logic of mind. You're the thinker. Now, the King of Cups, be it that you're a man or a woman, we embody male and female energies within us. So whether you're watching, you're a man or female, this is the energy that you're currently embodying. The King of Swords is very cutthroat. You know, he is honest, brutally honest. He speaks the truth, very logical with their mind, thinks before they act. This is typically you, Aquarius, the thinker, the air sign, always thinking before you make a move, being very logic with your approach, being very honest. But there's a need to end the ego mind, and tap into the higher knowing, tap into your soul. The soul is connected to divine, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. And if you're looking for answers external to you from after the pain which was caused upon you, which is now over, you'll see that everything happens for a reason, that there's a blessing in disguise. The 7 of Wands, this is about defending, and it's probably it's taken all your energy, mental energy, to the point that you're like, you know what, I give up thinking about it. This is the end. I'm done thinking about it. I've been defending myself to keep myself remaining at the top. This is what this talks about. Obstacles, rivalries, challenges around you, surrounding your situation, and making you think so much that you can't think no more. The ending of this painful cycle, analyzing it, you know, trying to think about it so much and picking at it. It's like time to get out of the head and go into your heart space. This could talk about a marriage for some of you, the higher form of commitment. If you're thinking about it too much, maybe the higher form of commitment with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you're trying to figure out what you should do or what's going to happen. But it looks like there's a higher form of commitment. Traditions, this card also represents maybe wanting to stick to traditions. And maybe being afraid of the unknown, so trying to keep yourself on the top, fighting for the things that you believe in with the 7 of Wands, and that's fine. But you need to come out of your head, because I'm now getting a headache. So it's like thinking too much. Air sign Aquarius, you're thinking too much, and this thinking is going to cause anxiety, nightmares, sleepless nights. You know, a dis-ease to the physical body. You put those words together, that's a disease that could come in a form of anxiety, depression, sleepless nights. Who wants that? Nobody wants that. If you're looking for answers external to you, you're never going to find it. The answers is within, with the Hierophant. It's within, because all the answers are within. We are souls having a human experience. You need to remember that the soul, intuition, the gut is connected to divine, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. That's where the answers is. If you're looking for the answers, it's in there. It's not external to you. It never will be. Get out of the logic mind, get out of the intellect, the ego mind, and get into the heart space. Tap into your intuition, into your gut. Look, again, swords, this is you. Self-imprisonment, isolation, thinking too much, being trapped in your thoughts, a prisoner of your own thoughts. Get out of there. Tap into your heart. Tap into divine. You know, you might be seeking advice from somebody who's a little bit older than you, who's wise. You know, maybe going online, listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Eben Alexander. You know, these are people who's been there, who's done it, who's, you know, very logic with approach in the past, but now has tapped into their soul space. You know, that's where you'll get the answers. You are moving forward, Aquarius. This talks about waiting for your ships to come in. It's like you're making moves. You are making moves. You are, you know, you've come to the conclusion that this is over. You know what? This happened to me for a reason. I now know what I want. I now know what I don't want, and it's time to move forward. You know, again, this person is now making a move, taking a journey. For some of you, could be relocating or traveling. Don't get me started with the coronavirus. I still see this around your energy, but this is about relocation, moving forward momentum. This is making moves, taking that journey, just waiting for that one little thing before you make that move. Thinking about it still, or just finishing the last bits before you make that move, you make that journey. But there is forward momentum here for you, Aquarius. Again, get out of your head, because there's too much thinking here, thinking about all the things that's gone wrong, the past pains. You can't change the past. Leave the past in the past. Don't bring your past into your present future. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is look forward, manifest the things that you want. Law of attraction, manifestation, positive. Remember, divine is up there, so your frequency has to vibrate up. Divine ain't gonna vibrate down to our level. No way. So make sure that you are vibrating at a very high frequency. Make sure that your heart and your head is in alignment. Your heart can't be saying one thing and then your head's going, yeah, but is it gonna happen though? This is something that I tell all my clients. Aquarius, I'm going to pull from the Angels of Abundance. This is a spiritual guidance message, advice, so you won't forget for what you need to know, Aquarius. Here we go. Gratitude list. Instead of thinking about all the things that's gone wrong and trying to defend yourself, think about all the things that you do have to be grateful for. The gratitude list. You can take a screenshot to read it. I know it's backwards, but this is your message, Aquarius. A gratitude list. It says, and watch out for feathers, I hear, white feathers. If you haven't been seeing white feathers, you'll start to see it now. Count your blessings, and counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. That's what it says. Come out of your head and into your heart. I just said that, right? So it says, count your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who you are grateful for right now. Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. I just said that. Set your intentions to God, divine, the universe, whatever you believe in. Aquarius, if this message resonates, Please like, share and subscribe. That will really support my channel. I thank you so much. If you want a personal reading, please remember that the first reading for everyone is free. If you do want this reading, please email me. My email is in the description box below. Vibrate up, Aquarius. Sending you so much love and light. Namaste.